previously on the What Inspires You tour.
Still in Jacksonville, riding along the beach, active recovery day, getting my legs ready for a big ride tomorrow. Got 72 miles to Claxton, Georgia. Today we're in Rockingham, North Carolina, on our way to Fayetteville. It's a 112-mile ride, and we've got 23 miles left to the halfway point. So it's been nothing but hills and a lot of hard work. 40, 60, 80 miles of nothing but just continuous hills. But you know, the positive side, and I always try to put a positive spin on everything, is that it's perfect training for my comeback to Ironman. So, you know, a lot of volume, a lot of challenge. You know, it's given me the chance to put a good cardio base under me. And the other thing that's nice too is one of the things that I stress all the time when I'm in the clinics is cardiovascular exercise. You know, and this is what it is, cardiovascular exercise. So I can't believe there's only 2 weeks left. It seems like yesterday that we were in Los Angeles and that I was struggling that first day. You know, I did dialysis and then tried to ride 50 miles, and you know, I thought that I would struggle a little bit sooner, and I thought about the time I got into Texas that it would be difficult, and it's just now getting difficult. It's just now starting to hurt. I knew there'd be days like this. I just didn't think they would happen this close to the end. North Carolina is one of those areas. It's ranked in the top 10 as far as growth of kidney failure. Life expectancy for a dialysis patient is 2 to 8 years. If you look at median wait time for a transplant, is almost 5 years. They tend to deteriorate in the first 1 to 3 years. So you can graph a patient's deterioration. Literally, they nosedive, you know, within the first 1 to 3 years. They develop what we call secondary illnesses or comorbidities. And so here they are, they're deteriorating. And a lot of these comorbidities can be prevented. I think the future of medicine is prevention. I can tell you that it can effectively give your life back. There are different treatment options that are available. I was telling the reporter earlier that I think it's an exciting time to have kidney failure due to the options that are available. Peritoneal dialysis, nocturnal dialysis, and hemodialysis. I chose hemodialysis at home because of what I do. I've been on kidney dialysis for 27 years. I've had this fistula for 27 years with no problems and no revisions. I will tell you that my lab values, the two lab values that they look at in the clinic, URR, which is the amount of urea they take out of your blood every dialysis treatment, and then your KT over V, which URR is set, the national standard is 70%. KT over V, which is an algorithm that they look at how well you're being dialyzed, your adequacy. They shoot for a 1.4 in the clinic. My URR is 98% consistently. My KT over V is 3.4. So we really push the envelope with dialysis and with home therapy. Is through this process you can create what I call a baseline. And it's as you get your lab values into this normal range, you create this baseline, and the longer this baseline goes out, 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, you start to feel better. I don't have high blood pressure anymore. I don't take blood pressure medication. That saved me significant amounts of money every month. You have to ask the question, what is going to be best for me? And that's where it starts. Care needs to be individualized. So how long have you been doing dialysis for?
About a year.
Okay.
A couple months, yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna do it again.
Okay, so how's it going for you though? Are you frustrated or?
I'm good.
Good.
I was kind of a little sluggish
Yeah.
before I started.
Yeah.
And I picked up energy and I'm doing
Good?
She's good now.
Good, good. How long are you dialyzing for?
4 hours.
Okay. I noticed you got 6 kilos on. So I'm going to ask you, where are you getting your salt from? Table salt, salt substitute?
Salt substitute.
Okay.
Chips, crackers.
Well, I'll tell you, the salt substitute will kill you because they use potassium instead of sodium. So that's worse. They use potassium chloride, and that can cause you to have a heart attack. So that, got to cut out. Let me tell you straight. You got to cut the salt out, you know, and if you limit your salt, you know, cut it out, you're going to notice that that'll probably drop down to 3 kilos. We want to get you in the best shape of your life so that when that phone rings, transplant, boom, I'm in, I'm out of the hospital, everything's fine, and this is a bad memory. I'm glad that you're working. So many patients stop, you know, and it's noble what you do. I mean, you're out there putting in a hard day's work and doing this, and you know, I commend you, man. Keep it up, though. I think you have an opportunity to be a role model for everybody else here. God bless you.
Next time on the What Inspires You Tour.
We're in Virginia, home stretch. We've got less than 500 miles to go, and we'll be into DC early next week. I'm excited. I mean, I look at the thousands of patients that we've helped, the people that we've inspired, and the difference that we've made. And I'll tell you, we have made a difference.